Anyways, we go.
Hi, my name is Ariana Sharkiewicz, and I'm one of the writers at Rebel Wolves. Over the past few months, we've shared quite a lot about the game's story. Today, we'll give you a glimpse of the activities our human by day, vampire by night protagonist Cohen can take on while exploring the open world. We start at night in our vampiric form.
I love her voice.
Heading toward a vantage point to get a better sense of our surroundings. Reaching a vantage point reveals nearby opportunities and helps us plan our next steps.
Oh? There's a sword?
Just gorgeous.
Oh, nice.
Few brave these woods. Folks say they're chock full of monsters. Village of Malagir. Codrin's family's land.
There's only one house in that village.
Malagir Monastery. Its best days are long behind it. I don't think I'll find anything else here.
Let's open them up and check nearby points of interest.
Wait, what?
Some are tied to Brent.
Wait. Oh, that's the sick-ass menu. What do you guys think? I kind of really like that. No. We are watching the Dawnwalker thing that they showcased a few days ago, and I missed. Yeah, and then we'll play some Diablo soon. Yeah. We go.
Points of interest.
Too many options for your brain, that's fair.
Some are tied to Brensis's officers. More on them shortly. Others to hidden mysteries, haunted sites, and shrines used for fast travel, which can also serve as quest objectives. Let's mark one and head there.
Yeah. I just wonder one thing though. Do you guys think there is anything else in the map? Like for example, you see those forests? Can we go there? Can we explore there? Is there like interesting stuff?
Let's mark one and head there.
He literally used his nails to climb down the fucking tower like a fucking
Early in the game, we
maniac.
can unlock a perk that allows us to transform into a wolf
What
and
an
move
unhinged-
faster at night. It's quicker and more agile, though it comes with some limitations. There's also a daytime
That's so
equivalent, but
cute.
more on that later.
What was that? Is someone in trouble?
It looks like we've come across a group in need of help. Whether we intervene is up to us, and
I
both
like
choices
that.
can lead to unexpected outcomes. We began with death from above, allowing us to quickly eliminate an unsuspecting enemy and gain the upper hand from the start. We have incorporated community feedback, and now there is no need to open the skill wheel to select a previously assigned ability. Instead, we can use quick selection.
Nice. You know what I wonder?
Done for.
Okay, I'll wonder later.
So did I, to be fair. Wasn't sure I'd get you out of this in time.
But you did.
He's half vampire.
Bless you.
It's complicated.
Bless you.
He's kind of
For
like a
now,
failed
we need to
vampire.
recover. As a vampire, we restore health by feeding. Human blood is most effective. But in this case, we rely on animals.
Okay, hold on. You know what I wonder? What if, let's say, you're playing at night and then you get home and then you eat this deer, but this deer was contaminated with some bacteria, okay? And then Cohen gets back to his house and then he feels like he has a fucking diarrhea. How can he wipe his ass with nails this long? Thoughts? Like you can't, right?
It's less efficient, but it will do.
Oh, the bit there.
Feeding increases our corruption level. It's shown next to the health bar at the bottom of the screen. The higher the corruption level, the more vampiric perks are unlocked
Where?
for purchase. Nearby points of interest are marked on the map and indicated on the
This
compass
level
at the
6?
top of the screen. Let's head to the shrine.
Which shrine?
Here's the shrine. Damaged, so we can't use it yet.
Desecrated.
Okay.
Looks like the shrine's missing its heart. But maybe I could restore it.
Footsteps?
The tracks, they're fresh.
Bidets for vampires?
There's a trail
What would be
nearby.
the difference?
Let's follow it.
No water? Instead it has blood? A blood bidet? So you clean your ass by throwing blood up to it?
A group of Brancis' soldiers has set up camp. Let's clear them out. Voracious Bite allows us to drink
Can
blood
he
from
bite
an
your
unsuspecting
chainmail?
enemy and gain the upper hand at the beginning of combat. But we're not able to drain this enemy fully, as his comrades quickly come to his aid. We use Piercing
What a waste
Shriek
of
to
blood.
briefly stun the weaker opponent, giving us an opportunity to take on his commander. When an enemy blocks and interrupts our attack chain, we can use
But
charge
to be fair-
to prevent a counterattack.
Vampires are supposed to be powerful.
Voracious Bite can
Jesus
also be used during combat.
Christ! He opened his mouth so wide I thought he was in the dentist.
Voracious Bite can
Wait.
as an active perk, allowing us to regenerate some
Why
health.
is this... Why is this being like this?
At word of this.
God damn it. Why is the player being such a little bitch? 1 second, guys. FX.
Peggy. At word of this.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's right before this.
Voracious
Yeah, I cannot see how... Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh! Guys! You know when you're at the dentist and the dentist asks you to open your mouth wide? They mean it like that. Smash or pass? God. Yeah. Yeah. Probably not a good blowjob giver either, right? Like, look at those sharpie teeth. Oh god, it's so fucking sharp. Oh god, it's so... Does he have like more teeth behind his mouth? Or is that so like... Ah, ew. Yeah. Oh god.
Voracious Bite can also be
Anyways.
used during combat as an active perk, allowing us to regenerate some health.
At word of this reaches your master.
Can fit a lot of
With the camp
marshmallow.
destroyed, our infamy increases. More about this in a moment. Let's collect our loot. We found the shrine's missing heart, along with a manual that unlocks a new perk, Precision. Let's open our inventory and head to the recipes tab.
Holy shit! Look at the amount of inventory tabs you can have. Holy heck! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a lot of freaking items.
As I mentioned, the manual unlocks a new perk called Precision. Once we read it, it becomes available in the character tab.
6,
Let's
7.
go there. The exclamation mark indicates
What?
that a
She
new
was-
perk is available, but we can't purchase it yet. Perks can only be acquired
went
at a
really
shrine
fast
by
there.
spending experience points, which are earned by completing objectives.
Yeah,
And
I
since
really
we've
like the
just
UI as
finished
well.
one,
It's
we
nice.
should be good to go. We've also found the shrine's missing heart, so we can now fix it. Let's head back.
There is no mini map, but there is a compass on the top. What do you guys
You're
think about
welcome.
that?
With the heart restored, the shrine is rebuilt. We can now use it. Let's start with the perks menu. In the Swordmaster abilities, we find Precision, now available for purchase. As you can see, it costs both experience points and a time segment.
Okay, so wait, so to unlock skills, you lose time?
Indicated by the hourglass icon. Let's learn it.
What does that mean?
Now let's take a look at the Vrakiri perks. With our corruption level increased and another experience point available, we can unlock new abilities, again marked with an exclamation point. The corruption level required to purchase a perk is indicated in the tooltip on the right side of the screen. Let's purchase one.
Okay, but why does it cost the time? Yeah, I understand. So this game basically, this game goes, for those of you who don't know anything about this game, you were this vampire guy, and your sister, she got sick, and they tried to turn her into a vampire, and you gotta save her, and you have a time to save her. And each time that you progress the story and you do a side quest and things like that, there is no side quest in this game. Everything is part of your journey. And whenever you do an interaction that's progressing towards the end goal, the clock ticks and you lose time. But I don't understand why unlocking a skill takes the time. Does that make any sense? Like, what would be the advantage of that? So they're trying to make that you're not too strong. It could be like a I feel like maybe to stop grind. It's implied that spending time to learn. I understand, but I don't know if, again, I don't know how much time it is in the grand scheme of things, but I thought that the entire thing about this game is that while you do have a time limitation, that you don't feel restricted on the time, in the sense that you can walk around, you can explore around, but only when you're making crucial decisions that progress your story, that you're not wasting, but you're progressing towards the time. And I find that unlocking a skill, it's not what I would consider a crucial decision. I don't know.
Time passes as we acquire new perks. The night comes to an end, the sun rises, and a new day begins.
No. You guys are missing my point. It's just that this same currency that you use to unlock skills is also the currency that you get to progress on your main storyline. And I assume different events happen and unlock. Do you understand? So usually skill points, they are not directly related to your progression to the story in the game, but in this game it seems to be. So the more skill points that you unlock, the more that you progress towards your story as well. Does that make sense? But again, I don't know if the cost of learning the skill point is even relevant. It could be that the cost of time is very small, but that's why I'm confused that it costs that, you know? Yeah, I understand that, Kui, but you can go, there is no main quest or final quest, and you can make your own path, and depending on the path that you take, you can open new possibilities and talk to people and have different things happen. I understand that. But the thing is, what I don't understand is why your skill points are related to that.
Along with a new edict.
Sorry. Because again, if the game is allowing you to go to the final quest from the beginning, I feel like it doesn't have to restrict how strong you are then. If the quest is just supposed to be hard.
We can now use it. Let's start with the perks menu. In the Swordmaster abilities,
yeah,
we find
I don't know.
Precision,
Again,
now available for purchase.
I am just
As
wondering
you can see,
how
it costs both experience points and a time segment, indicated by the hourglass icon.
Oh, okay, guys. I think it's different. You see this here? This is the time of the day. I don't think it's the time progression like the main story progression, but it's more like a time of the day. So we are, I don't know, at midnight here. It's going to be, I don't know, 2 in the morning.
Now let's take a look at
but it could be that they're also the same. I don't know.
With our corruption level increased and another experience point available, we can unlock
it could
new
be the same time.
Again marked with an exclamation point. The corruption level required to purchase a perk is indicated in the tooltip on the right side of the screen.
No, I don't know if it's the same time.
Purchase one.
Actually, it cannot be the same time. It doesn't make sense being the same time. Because they say that you can go around and explore the world. But I guess the time doesn't change if you're exploring. It's always the same time frame. I don't know. It could be the same.
Time passes as we acquire new
It does
perks.
make sense
The night comes
from
to
a
an end,
logical
the sun
standpoint that
rises,
you're
and a
getting
new
stronger and the
day
time is
begins,
passing.
along with a new edict.
I just hope it doesn't make that.
Edicts are tied to the infamy system we mentioned earlier. Several have already been proclaimed since the start of our journey.
Ding!
The higher our infamy, the harsher the edicts, and the more challenging the world becomes. It's a sign that Brensis is vigilant and reacts to our actions in Vale Sangora. Infamy reflects how much we disrupt the operations of Brensis' followers. Let's take a closer look at one of his officers, Ambrose. In the right corner of the screen, we can see his level of aggression towards us.
0.
When it reaches its peak, a new questline is unlocked, influencing the story and shaping our future confrontation with Brensis. As you
No, Ben, it's not that convoluted. It's more like, as you go around in the world and you fuck shit up, some guys will take attention to that and they will try to stop you. So let's say you want to destabilize a region because you're sucking the blood of every cow, and now the population doesn't have milk or food to eat. So you're destabilizing the economy. Brensis could see that as a way to get the people under his reign to be more upset. So he does that. It's more severe, the punishment for people who harm livestock and things like that, you know? So it's a way for the world to react to the shenanigans you're doing. And if you do certain fuckery under the influence of different people, different leaders, some of them, like for example, let's say Ambrose, he likes Brensis and he wants him to, you know, keep ruling. But it could be that back here doesn't like Brensis and doesn't want him to rule. So it could be that he tries to help you out, fuck with him. But then the other two people who likes Brensis will hate. It's kind of like a reputation system. Yeah?
You can see multiple open world activities are tied to Ambrose, all connected.
It's a new look at the reputation system.
Let's go back to the map to mark one of them, and then let's head there.
Okay. So Photon, Falcon, I feel like that's the entire point of the game. So this game doesn't really have side quests, but you might be able, as you play the game, you can go to the final quest straight away, but as you play the game, you might find ways that you can blackmail people to help you, or Or you could get friends with people and closer to people that can help you do things in a different and unique way, rather than just a brutish way that just go there and claw things out, you know? So the entire point of the game and the game having this day system is exactly that. So you can influence people that maybe you weren't expected to be able to influence, to do so. I feel like whenever I pause, YouTube just shits its pants.
We've arrived near one of Ambrose's warehouses, storing blood supplies.
Killed.
Go back where you came from.
I don't...
Time to restore the order.
Charge is an ability shared between human and vampire forms. This enemy was weak enough to stun them with it.
He lost his leg. Lost his leg. Just like that.
The Valkyrie store blood in places like this. Ambrose is responsible for keeping it safe.
Dark.
Oh, but we're not going to make his job any easier. Another group of soldiers stands in our way.
I'm pretty sure you can also feed on humans. GM workshop. I remember. Yeah, I think you can. Sorry about that.
We open with Broad Swing to weaken as many opponents as possible. Then follow up with Burning Blood, which briefly staggers the enemy and applies a damage over time effect.
Okay.
What do we have here?
The prisoner's fate is grim. Their blood is drained, then stored in places like this, where it awaits distribution to Brensis and his officers.
Oof. Why?
Feels
The
nice.
people are already
Hitting them
dead!
where it hurts.
Now your blood is wasted! It's not bringing the people back! They already got sucked!
With the supplies destroyed, our infamy rises again.
Okay, but we're
We've
trying to
disrupted
starve the
Ambrose's
vampires.
operations enough for now.
Yeah, I get
Let's
it.
move on to another point of interest. A haunted site. Earlier we showed you how we can move faster at night by transforming into a wolf. To increase our speed during the day, we can
No
unlock
reason
a
to cry
hex
over spilled blood,
called
it's true.
Mercurial Fervor.
My
Haunted
bad.
sites are only accessible during the day, as they require blood magic, unavailable in vampiric form. Dating them strengthens our magical abilities, but also puts our...
What the fuck? What is happening with my browser? Guys, the thing is, he just smashed the blood. He could have stolen the blood, taken the blood for himself. Maybe fed the blood to vampires that are good guys, you know? Instead, he literally just wasted the blood, okay? It's like a waste of food. Perfectly fine food.
during the day, as they require blood magic, unavailable in vampiric form. Dating them strengthens our magical abilities, but also puts our combat skills to the test.
There are good vampires, the sexy ones.
The spirits here are restless. Perhaps I could help them somehow.
How is he going to carry so many barrels full of blood? He can do more incredible things with his nails. Oh, sick! You think he can summon tormented souls with some little blood? He could get those tormented souls to help him carry the barrels?
All of the enemies are nicely grouped together. It's a perfect opportunity to use Ravenous Flock, a perk that damages opponents in an area twice. First on activation, and then in the follow-up attack.
The enemies look cool. Oh, that was nice.
The enemies are defeated, so let's collect our loot. These haunted sites may reward us with ancient texts, allowing Cohen to become an even more powerful wielder of magic. And that's just a brief...
Okay, so I feel like the reason why there is 2 combats is to keep it fresh, I guess. So you can only do magic during the day. And you can only play as a vampire during the night, like with the claws and stuff.
Brief look at open world activities. Many more await.
So you
often
can
tying back to the main
use your magic
and opening up new storylines along the way.
It looks very pretty. You like this game? Reminds you of The Witcher? Yeah, this game is being made by a bunch of people who were behind The Witcher. So it's no coincidence that reminds you of The Witcher. I think the game is gonna be good. I can't wait to see it. More of it. I just don't understand why we transform into a wolf though. But I really like that though. Like if we can transform into a wolf to go around. I feel like that's better than having a horse as a mount. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's watch this one. Hold on. His master pass. Vampires turning into wolves in Minnesota. Yeah, well, it's true. Vampire and werewolf are the same thing? Thank you, Stanos Diarrhea. Pass, but it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. Oh!
Go in!
I want you to watch.
What did you do to me? Where are they? Where are my family?
Oh, goodness.
Jesus. The coronation. It's in 30 days.
So Princess wants to be a prince now. And mark the occasion with my family's blood.
Brentsis will rip you to shreds.
So we
There
have
might
13
be
in-game days.
another way. If you are to stand a chance, you need to prepare. You need to take risks. Find allies.
I have no love for Princess's regime. He is a vile monster.
Do you think he did that
Some have already
himself?
taken up arms, haven't they?
A Vrakir joining the rebellion? Are you serious?
What on earth are you?
It's as if the Vrakir in you is dormant during the day and awakens with nightfall.
You're not the only one wanting to see Brentsis turn to ash.
Oh, they're definitely going to
We're
fuck.
in for a rough time. Follow me and do your best to survive.
What do you guys think?
It's easy to go a step too far.
Oh!
Go down a path you can't turn back from.
I think it's high time you tell me what the hell is going on.
In the end, it's every man for himself.
Oh, sick.
As I see it, we're both far beyond redemption.
Doesn't mean we should kill people on a whim. I'm just trying to save my family.
Good. Bad. Fairy tales. People tell themselves to preserve their sanity.
Dang. I don't know, this looks really good. I like this. What do you guys think? No, La is a different game. Oh, September 3. Oh gosh, it's right after my birthday. Holy heck. It does look really cool. I don't know. I don't know if it can yeet people. But I like him. Yeah? Yeah, the gameplay video is what we did. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Yeah, it seems it looks good. I don't know. It's looking pretty darn good for me. Does the game have banana tigers? Probably. There is no trees in this game. It's probably a good. Yes, I did meet the. I did meet the actor behind Cohen. I have him on Discord. Why? Why is that relevant? I remember I met him. I was like, damn, dude, you have a nice voice. And then he was like, oh yeah, I'm in the Dawnwalker. I'm Cohen. I was like, oh, yeah, you do have a nice voice. Yeah. Hold on. I don't know. I like it. I feel like a lot of people is skeptic towards games because I feel like that's the new cool thing to be. But I don't see anything bad about this game. I think vampires are cool. I think werewolves are cool. I think blood stuff is cool. I find it cool that they're trying to do some systems, like their reputation system is quite unique. I'm excited to try that out. I feel like I don't know. My first instinct into seeing something that I don't fully understand is not to hating it, but I feel like a lot of people's first instinct is. And it's also easy to how do I say this? It's easy to hate on everything, and then if something goes bad, they're like, "Yeah, I told you so." You know, I don't care. You know, I don't know, but from what I can see, it seems fun. Seems like a good time. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I hope that they make the story good. That I cannot predict until the story is out, because I like a good story with vampires. I also hope for the world to have like a lot of reactivity. So if we do certain things that it affects the main story and how things can be done, I feel like possibly the thing that I'm expecting the most out of this game is reactivity into what you do. And I hope that it's not only like story choices that allows you to do things differently. Like for example, you know how sometimes you can change, you can say something in dialogue, but then you go and you do something else, like in action. I also hope that sometimes if you kill certain people and it goes against of what you told an NPC, that you have consequences for that. You know, like I want what I'm expecting for this game are things that I cannot measure without playing it. Does it make sense? But yes, and the reactivity of the game. I don't know how they will make this game though. But I also find it cool that they are putting in a time frame, mostly because I find that that adds some spice. So while it does worry me, especially like when unlocking skill points and things like that takes your time, but at the same time, I think it's cool because it's something new and exciting. And if anything can make a game less like a lot of other games out there, I think that's worth a try. And there's a lot of little things in these games that it seems like they're trying to stand up. So I guess I need to try the game and see it. And there's no reason to be skeptical or negative about it. I just try it. It seems exciting to try. I'm excited to try. Yep. Time will most likely lock and open opportunities. Yeah, I feel like it's the kind of game that you're definitely not supposed to get everything out of it in the first playthrough. And I hope that is the case, you know, because I find that a lot of games they try to maximize for one playthrough only because that's what most people have the time to. But I hope that other playthroughs are interesting enough. You're not a fan of time frame thing if it locks you out of quests. Angizilla, I feel like what locks you out of quests mostly is like who you decide to assign with, but the game always visually tells you that if you pick that thing or if you go in that direction, you're going to be locked out. So what you can do is just go in a different direction before you pick the options that tie you down. But I find that this game kind of reminds me, have you guys ever played Pentiment? So in Pentiment, you have like a crime to solve, and you can talk with different people. And each time that you go talk to different people, it takes time, and it's somebody else that you can talk with. So you can take a look in what are your options with who you can talk with, and make a judgment of who could give you the most information from what you're trying to solve. And this game is the same thing. You will not be able to talk with everybody, but that's okay. You can just play the game again and try something else, you know? The entire thing about this game is variation. It's like different ways to accomplish different things. And I think that's cool. It's better than having just one straight line. Firehorse... Yeah, it could be that the game devs don't have as much money as they are usually working with. But at the same time, I find that sometimes having restrictions with the money that you have can also generate fun and creative solutions and creative thought. So that doesn't mean anything. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's such a pointless thing to worry about at the moment, because again, it feels like what does that even mean? You know, it means that by that thought, you're almost telling me that no indie game can ever be good. By that thought, you're telling me that Expedition 33 could never be a thing. Because apparently a guy that worked at Ubisoft with all the money he could possibly have couldn't make a game like Expedition. You know, there are great games made with a lot of money, like Baldur's Gate 3. There are also a lot of great games made with a lot less money, like, I don't know, a lot of the greatest indie games out there. So the amount of money that you can spend to do something, it's irrelevant. Yeah, but again, Rat Poison, I feel like that would be more like a danger of them not being able to release the game rather than them releasing a game. I don't know. Again, I feel like it would be more like a development challenge rather than a challenge in delivering the game.